All right, good evening. I would like to bring the Interboro Board of School Directors meeting on January 17th, 2024 to order. May we have a roll call, please, Ms. Caldwell?
Thank you, Mr. Chabot. Ms. Wilkin? Here. Mr. Willis?
Here.
Mr. Harris?
Here.
Ms. Joseph? Here. Ms. Fagan? Mr. Goldsboro?
Here.
Mr. Evans?
Here.
Mr. Chabot?
Here. Mr. Goldberg, can we please have the invocation and pledge?
Heavenly Father, please hear our prayer. Bless all schools, colleges, and especially the Interboro School District, and grant to this board in their deliberations this evening the spirit of wisdom, truth, and knowledge. What is undertaken always be done in charity and in peace, and what we do might be for the benefit of others. All this we ask in your name. Amen. Also, before we do the pledge, I'd like to just mention that previous board member, James Fenn from Tinicum, who served on the board from 1995 to 2001, served for 6 years, recently passed away. We just have a moment of silence. Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, next we have our student representatives for their reports. We have Grace Receiver and Andrew Hoops.
Good evening. On December 15th at the Kindergarten Academy, students participated in Ugly Sweater Day. Students were encouraged to wear their ugly sweater and holiday shirt or colors representing the holiday they celebrated. On December 22nd, there was excitement in the air at the kindergarten. The students had a fun-filled day at our annual Polar Express Day. Students were encouraged to wear their pajamas and enjoy milk, cookies, and the reading of the book, The Polar Express.
At Glen Olden School on December 5th, Glen Olden held our elementary band and chorus concert. This was a great way for everyone to get in the holiday spirit. The band and chorus did a wonderful job. December 8th was our Gingerbread Jubilee winter celebration. Families came together and had fun making crafts and getting to visit with Santa. During the week of December 18th, we had our Holiday Spirit Week. Each day was a different theme. Students and faculty had fun dressing in their favorite holiday clothes. December 22nd was our elementary sing-along. It was so much fun to hear the students singing the holiday songs and to see them excited to start their holiday break.
At Norwood on Friday, December 15th, our middle school had a snowball dance. The students had a wonderful time. We held 2 fundraisers for CHOP, a community fundraiser, and we had our monthly PBIS Dress Down Day, Ugly Sweater. On Tuesday, December 19th, our life skills students went to the Granite Run Promenade, and they compared prices of our scavenger hunt for items, ordered their food, and paid for it. Then purchased gifts for their family members and wrapped them to bring home for Christmas. On Friday, December 22nd, we held our annual sing-along with our elementary students. The students sounded wonderful and were excited about the upcoming holiday break. Also, on Friday, December 22nd, our middle school had a PBIS special, Minute to Win It. Our middle school students love our PBIS specials. All had a great time. Home and school provided pretzels and water for the students. On Friday, January 12th, we held our spelling bee for our middle school students.
It was a wonderful month of December at Prospect Park School. Throughout the month, our school community came together to celebrate the holiday season in style. We organized various events, including dress down days and Spirit Week, which brought them an extra dose of fun and excitement before winter break. It was heartwarming to see our students and staff dressed up in their festive attire, spreading cheer throughout the halls. One of the teachers even wore an elf on the shelf costume. It truly brought smiles to everyone's faces. Our dedicated home school also played a significant role in creating memorable experiences for our students. They organized a series of amazing events such as the Grinch-themed Kids Night Out, a lively holiday dance, and a secret shop where students could select gifts for their loved ones. These events provided opportunities for our students to bond with their peers while embracing the joyous spirit of the season. One of the highlights of December was undoubtedly our winter concerts held by both our middle and elementary school students. Under the exceptional direction of Ms. Polson and Ms. Roos, our talented students showcased their hard work and dedication through outstanding musical performances. The concerts were truly awe-inspiring, leaving everyone in attendance amazed by the talent displayed by our young musicians. We had the pleasure of hosting Mr. Rob Martin, a former student in Arthur. He visited our school to share his inspiring book and personal journey with our students. It was an incredible opportunity for our students to engage with a successful individual who once walked the same hallways as them. Additionally, we concluded the month with our annual holiday community card giving event. The entire school came together, bundled up warmly, and embarked on a heartwarming tour of the neighborhood. Our students spread holiday cheer by delivering handmade cards to members of our community while wishing them a happy and healthy new year. Events like these not only create memorable experiences, but also instill in our students the importance of community engagement and spreading joy during festive seasons. We hope you have a healthy and happy new year and look forward to what 2024 has to bring at Prospect Park.
December was a very festive month for Tinicum School students and their families. Thanks to our fabulous Home and School Association, PBIS Committee, 8th grade parent committee, and our music department, we had lots of fun activities planned for our students. We started the month with Santa's Secret Shop, where the students had the opportunity to purchase items for their family for the holidays. On December 2nd, our 8th grade students and parents hosted our annual Breakfast with the Grinch and vendor fair. Our students and teachers were all very excited to participate in the winter door decorating contest. The winning doors were first place, Mr. DiNicolo's Ugly Sweater themed door, second place, Mrs. Cook's Frozen themed door, and third place, Miss Cabello's Silent Night themed door. Students also had the opportunity to send their friends a message of cheer by purchasing candy cane grams. Home and School wrapped up the month with our traditional school-wide pancake breakfast and pajama day. Elementary classes celebrated with classroom parties, and middle school students took part in various games. As a special touch, our Home and School parents surprised us with some Christmas caroling throughout the hallways and a personalized note for every staff member. Thank you, Home and School. Tinicum School Band and Chorus members have been working diligently this year preparing for our winter band and chorus concerts, which were held on December 12th and December 14th. Their hard work and talents made for 2 fantastic nights of music. Thank you to our dedicated music teachers, Ms. Truscott and Mr. Andrews, for fostering a love of music in our students. Our PBIS committee hosted a gingerbread house decorating party with our student reward winners, as well as a slime making party and an ugly sweater contest. A fun time was had by all.
At the high school on December 7th, there was the senior trip to New York City. On December 11th, there was a high Q meet. And on December 12th and 13th, there was Keystone exams for biology. On December 14th, there was a coffee house. And on December 20th, there was a blood drive. During December, sock drive for homeless and winter coat drive was taking place. And both the boys basketball and girls basketball teams from Interboro and Ridley participated in the Martin Luther King Day March for Hunger, along with the ROTC from Widener University. Canned goods were collected at both schools and at the game on Monday. These canned goods were then carried by the ROTC members down to the Loaves and Fishes following the game. Our girls cheer squad earned first place at the Upper Darby cheer competition on Sunday, January 14th. The girls will compete again next week at Ridley High School. Our winter athletics are in full swing. Girls and boys basketball, indoor track, wrestling, swimming, and diving. We have 6 divers who have qualified for the district diving championships in February. Mariana Nagel, Ava Nagel, Aubrey Kaufman, Colin McGee, Logan Giordano, and defending state champion Kylie Arnott. The high school will welcome the 8th graders to the high school on Thursday and Monday to check out the activities offered at the high school and to hear information from our student athletes and counselors. They will have a chance to tour the building and to speak in small groups with our freshman mentors about the exciting life of a high school. Our juniors and seniors will have their junior-senior party on February 23rd. It was initially supposed to be this Friday, but it got rescheduled. And our freshmen and sophomores will celebrate their frosh next Friday in the gym. The winter concert will be at the high school on Thursday, and the Music Boosters will be hosting bingo this Saturday night at the high school. And that concludes our reports.
Thank you. All right, next up we have recognition. First up, Mrs. Riley, School Board Recognition Month.
Yes, thank you. January is School Board Recognition Month, and all the board members will see that we did provide you with a certificate courtesy of PSBA. With it being School Board Directors Recognition Month, we honor members of our local boards for their commitment to providing quality public education for PA schools, children. School directors generously contribute their time and talents to the advancement and success of public education. It's a year-round commitment that really does go unrecognized. On behalf of the Interboro administrators, staff, and students, I would like to thank the board for their dedication to the students here in Interboro. No one knows more than me about the time that you are always available for meetings and discussions and really working together to improve and always improve the quality of education here. So I thank you for that. I think Interboro is unique that you do work so well together, and that really has permitted us to make the progress and make Interboro what it is today. So thank you very much for that.
Thank you. All right, next up is we have the Voice of Democracy essay winners. We have Dr. Daniels from the high school to recognize some of our winners.
Just a little background about the Voice of Democracy essay and where its origins are. Since 1947, the Voice of Democracy has been the Veterans of Foreign Wars premier scholarship program. Each year, nearly 27,000 high school students compete for more than $42 million in scholarships and incentives. Students compete by writing an essay on an annual patriotic theme. This year's theme for the high schoolers was, "What are the greatest attributes of our democracy?" This year's Voice of Democracy contest for Interboro High School students, under the supervision of Mr. Bill Soroka, was sponsored by Norwood VFW Post 7213 under the direction of Commander John Allen. 3 winners were chosen by Post 7213, as well as 3 additional winners chosen by Tinicum's VFW Post. For me, this is my second year kind of helping out with this, and Commander Allen again said he had so many to choose from that it was really hard for him to narrow down, and then he shared them with Tinicum. So this year we had 6. We had 3 from Norwood, 3 from Tinicum. So those winners were Cecina Abraham, Sarah Kerr, Santina Morigliani, Sarah Okrush, Lily Tomer, and Chen Ming Wang.
Thank you. Thank you for leading that, and we just want to congratulate the students. I know they weren't able to make it tonight, but do they get a certificate and monetary prize for winning?
Yeah, we're really lucky. Commander Allen is very giving of his time. So Commander Allen and 2 of his colleagues came and presented the students with a certificate and their monetary prize at the high school. Tinicum VFW mailed those students their certificates and their monetary prize. So it was nice to see, like, when Commander Allen came and how grateful the students are and that relationship. So it's nice.
Thank you. Okay, next up we have public comments. Mr. Goldberg, do we have anybody?
No, sir.
Okay. All right, let's move on to number 5.
Motion 5.1, that the following minutes of the regular meeting of the Interboro School Board of School Directors held on December 13, 2023 be approved.
Second.
Motion has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from board members? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 7-0. Next up, we have Mr. Rubio for our solicitor's report.
Thank you, Mr. President, Madam Superintendent, and fellow other board members here this evening, and members of the public, good evening. Happy New Year. Our office, over the past month, has continued to work on tax assessment appeals, contracts, and any other reviews. There is no active litigation at this time for Interboro. Thank you, Ken.
Make sure you knock on wood. All right, next motion, Mr. Goldberg.
Motion 7.1, motion that the treasurer's report for the month ending December 31st, 2023 be approved.
Second.
Motion has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from board members? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 7-0.
Motion 7.2, that fund disbursements in the amount of $9,910,526.84 be approved.
Second.
Motion has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from board members? Mr. Harris was impressed with your reading of that number.
Mr. Adams always has to
Motion has been moved and seconded. Hearing no other comments, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 7-0. Mr. Goldsberg, do we have any correspondence?
No, we do not.
Okay. All right, for committee reports, we have 2 tonight, so I will pass it over to you, Mr. Goldsberg, for the Delaware County Community College.
Okay, for Delaware County Community College, I was informed that recently one of the members of the Board of Trustees has informed us that she's retiring from the board at Delaware County Community College. This creates a vacancy on the board. According to the sponsorship agreement, sponsoring school districts have the responsibility for selecting college's Board of Trustees under established procedures. So one of the things is we need to make, make everybody aware that there's going to be an opening. I will forward this information to the board members and also to Marge. That Delaware County Community College seeks candidates for vacancy on the Board of Trustees to complete a 6-year term expiring and ending June 30th, 2029. And that there are a number of things that are listed there as to when that is to happen. Applicants for the volunteer position must reside in one of the college's sponsoring school districts, Interboro being one of them. So if there's any Interboro resident that's interested in applying for that, there will be information. You can go to president@dccc.edu. And get information on your application. That application deadline is February 23rd. And I'll be a part of the situation in which we interview those candidates and then make a recommendation to school boards. So that concludes my report.
All right, thank you, Mr. Goldsberg. Next up, Mr. Harris, Delaware County Intermediate Unit.
As if I should ever make fun of some of the regional report. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for coming out on this blustery day. Nobody slipped? Everybody okay? Because we don't want to get the lawyer involved.
I didn't slip.
Okay. The Delaware County Intermediate Board of Directors met on January 3rd, 2024. Approved an appointment of Dr. Andrew Babson of Radnor Township School District. Approved the appointment of Betty McLaren of Chester Upland School District. Approved the purchase of a Medic 1700, no, let's try this again, I-700 scanner for the dental occupation program. Approved a contract with the Southeast Delco for the DCI to provide human resources administrative support. Approved for 90 students and 10 staff members to attend the Skills USA regional competition. The next board meeting will be February 7th, 2024 at 6:45. That is all.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Harris. All right, next motion, Mr. Gold. Before I do that, students, you are excused if you would like to go.
Thank you.
Mr. Sands, are you out here too?
I'll be back.
Keep an eye on the door.
Yeah, right.
All right, next motion, Mr. Goldsberg.
We have personnel motions 10.1 to 10.7. We move that, I move that the following personnel actions be approved. 10.1 starts on page 2 and all the way through 10.7 on page 5.
Second.
Motions have been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from board members? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 7-0. Next motion.
From the Office of Curriculum and Instruction, motion that the following items be approved, 11.1 to 11.5.
Second.
Motion has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from board members? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 7-0. Next motion.
From the Office of Special Education and Pupil Services, motion that the following items be approved, 12.1 on page 6 to 12.9 on page 7.
Second.
Motion has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from board members? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 7-0. Next motion, Mr. Goldsberg.
From the Office of Technology, motion that the following items be approved, 13.1 to 13.5.
Second.
Motion has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from board members? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 7-0. Next motion, Mr. Goldsberg.
From the Office of Finance, motion that the following item be approved, 14.1.
Second.
Motion has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from board members? Just real quick, Mr. Rubio had mentioned this month talking about tax settlements and whatnot. This is a motion pertaining to that. These motions come out, we did the countywide reassessment a couple years ago. Last year, we had a lot of tax assessment appeals. This one sort of slipped through the cracks for a year, and then it came, the owner brought it up this year. So we are, voting to approve that. So I just wanted to make sure the public was aware. Mr. Rubio.
And if I may add, these are cases that were filed, and the court system has not been tremendously quick, has not recovered from COVID yet, has not cleared their backlog out. So these cases are taking their time to make their way through the system, so there will be more coming your way.
All right, are there any other questions or comments? All right, hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 7-0. Next motion, Mr. Goldsberg.
From capital improvements, motion that the following items be approved, 15.1 and 15.2, both located at the bottom of page 7.
Second.
Motion has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from board members? Just wanted to make a quick comment. We are at that edition of this. It's not necessarily a department, but we will, have capital improvement motions that, Marge, our amazing secretary, lays it out easily for everyone to see, so people know when we're doing these projects at the high school, the Glen Olden admin, the potential renovation here, that it's fully transparent on where, what we're doing. So I just wanted to make sure, members of the public knew what that capital improvement piece was. Any other questions from board members? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 7-0. Next motion is a roll call motion.
Yes. Item number 16, a motion that the Board of School Directors approve the preliminary Interboro High School Program of Studies for the 2024-2025 school year.
Second.
Motion has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from board members? I just wanted to thank Mr. Litz and his team, as well as our supervisors in the curriculum office. Mr. Regino's here, and Mr. Willis, who, if you look at the updated version of that, you see that, the investment in supervisors in those areas, we're trying to bolster that at the high school. So I want to thank you guys in the curriculum office as well. Hearing no other comments, Marge, could we have a roll call, please?
Yes. Ms. Wilkin?
Yes.
Mr. Willis?
Yes.
Mr. Harris?
Yes.
Ms. Joseph?
Yes.
Mr. Goldsboro?
Yes.
Mr. Evans?
Yes.
Mr. Chabot?
Yes. Motion carries 7-0. All right, is there any old business before the board? Any new business? Pass it over to you, Mrs. Riley.
Thank you. I just have a couple quick announcements. First, I'd like to recognize Adriana Ellis. She is an 8th grade student at Glen Olden School who won 4th place in the alcohol, tobacco, and other drug awareness calendar through Holcomb Behavioral Health. Her drawing is in the calendar under September. So these are around the county. You can find them in libraries. So if you have an opportunity, pick it up. Our students participate in this every year, and we always have winners. So it's nice to see our students' artwork in these publications that are available throughout the county. I'd also like to recognize our cheerleading squad and offer my congratulations. The young ladies took 1st place in the game day routine at the Upper Darby cheer challenge, I believe it was last weekend, 2 weekends ago. I'm very proud of these young ladies and the hard work that they have put into practicing and preparing for these competitions. We had some changes with cheerleading coaches, and I'd like to thank Shannon Ladislaw and Noelle Ackland for stepping in and taking over the cheerleading team. They've done an amazing job. The girls are really doing well, and it's nice to see them taking first place in their routine for game day routine. We also, under the leadership of our theater program at the high school, we had a number of students who were performed in our fall theater performance. Many students are eligible for CAPI Awards, which is sort of like the Tony Awards of the high school theater program. We had some incredible write-ups too that were submitted to the Philadelphia Inquirer. So the CAPIs take place, or the ceremony takes place in June, and it's nice to see our students being recognized for our theater programs. Very excited to hear what our spring musical is going to be. I haven't been told yet, but I'll share that out, and I look forward to seeing that. And that is it for me, so thank you.
Any comments from board members?
I just have a quick announcement. I mentioned something on Monday at Monday night at our work session meeting. Just that Loaves and Fishes Food Pantry is in need of volunteers. They have a lot of things coming in, and they need that to be sorted and prepared and for handing out to individuals and families. So and it's part of our community, so if anybody is aware of a group or a committee or any type of group that's looking for volunteer opportunities, they would greatly appreciate any help that they can get there.
All right, hearing no other comments, please visit the Interboro School District website at www.interborosd.org for further information on the meetings listed below. On Monday, February 5th, 2024, a Finance Committee meeting with a GPO meeting immediately following will be held virtually at 7 p.m. The next work session of the Interboro Board of School Directors will be held virtually on Tuesday. That is a difference. It's on a Tuesday, February 20th, 2024 at 7 p.m. The next regularly monthly public meeting of the Interboro School Directors will be held at the Administration Building on Thursday. Again, that's a little bit of a change. Thursday, February 22nd, 2024 at 7 p.m. That's because of President's Day weekend. And then on Tuesday, February 27th, 2024, a Capital Improvement Committee meeting will be held virtually at 6:30 p.m. Meeting is adjourned.